Are you serious? Are you serious? Here we go. Oh, man, you talk about politics that just dirty, 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 dirty. Here we go. So Donald Trump gives one of the greatest speeches to a joint session of Congress since Ronald Reagan, and that's what the media said about it. Matter of fact, the American public loved it. He showed his tremendous poise and leadership for this nation. The next day, the stock market soared, gaining 300 points, pushing it over 21,000 for the first time in history. And you would think everybody would say, you know what, let's move forward. But by last night, breaking news, there was leaks coming out of the government that Jeff Sessions had met with a Russian official back in the summer during the Trump campaign. And that's no big deal, but because remember, folks, in last summer, he was a senator, and a senator can meet with anyone, especially the Russian UN ambassador to the United States. That's what their ambassador's for, is to communicate. And any senator or congressman can meet with any ambassador from any nation. So that's not a crime. What they're saying is, though, during his confirmation hearing, he was asked if there was any meetings. Did he meet with any Russians on behalf of the Trump campaign? And he said no, which that's true. He didn't meet as representing the Trump campaign. He would have been representing himself. He should have disclosed it. He should have said, no, I never met with any Russians on behalf of the Trump campaign, but I did meet with the Russian ambassador in my duty as senator. It's what he should have said. He didn't say it. So now the witch hunt is on. Matter of fact, breaking news. CNN just now reporting that Jeff Sessions should resign. Nancy Pelosi saying he needs to resign, that he lied under oath. Chuck Schumer says he needs to resign for the good of the country. And now Speaker Paul Ryan has just commented, breaking news. He says Sessions should recuse himself if he is the subject of a probe. So he's saying, don't resign, but you should let's get an independent prosecutor to take a look at this. Okay. I think what's going to happen, they're going to put so much pressure on Donald Trump that if he doesn't fire Jeff Sessions, then he's going to have this hanging over his head and he can't go forward. He doesn't have all of his cabinet already, and now they've already taken down Mike Flynn. Are they going to try to take down Jeff Sessions as well? This is the Attorney General of the United States. And if they keep picking off Trump's people, then they're going to turn and say, then constantly the scrutiny will be on Trump. Trump's trying to run the nation. But here's my question. Why is Barack Obama in Washington? Is this why he never left? And here's what you guys need to know. I heard this last night. A guy was reporting who was in on the intel. He said that Obama, in the last 3 to 4 days of his presidency, he rallied a bunch of people to pull together documents of where different people were meeting. And he had those filed in secret archives, including meetings that apparently Jeff Sessions had with the Russian ambassador, meetings that Mike Flynn had, and maybe others may have had. He got all that information. He had it filed, put in a secret files. And then what'd he do? He's sitting 2 miles down the road from the White House, got his own office, and I think he's running a soft coup behind Trump's back in some way or another. It just doesn't smell right, guys. Who ever heard of such a thing? And then the protesting and all of this stuff and all this chaos and all of these people sitting on their hands at the speech and all these protesters and all of this is just a groundswell, a distraction to keep the country from going forward. This is really a dangerous thing. Why is Obama in Washington? And so apparently he and some of the people in the government, it's as if they're working for him instead of for the current president now. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Trump may have to go ahead and fire Jeff Sessions. He may have to ask him to resign. We'll wait and see how this plays out. I hope he doesn't have to do that. I hope he doesn't even do that. But, here we go. Here we go. The swamp. The swamp is getting even more soupier. Wow. Are you serious?